This is something that's woken me up. This fight scares me. Plays in my mind at night. It's hard to sleep. I had two options: run away or say, "You will not stop me."
It's all the strength fight that they've asked of me. I haven't said that anything's too much and I can't do it. I've always given my best in the gym. And in terms of the power, you're gonna have to tune in December 19th on Netflix to see if this right hand still carries the power that it did at 250 pounds.
Jake Paul, you got some big balls, and I've got to give him respect for taking this fight, bro. You ready?
You won't believe what happened when Jake Paul watched Anthony Joshua train. The speed, the power, the punches, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. One mistake, and it could all be over. Stay tuned, because this fight might shock the entire boxing world. Jake Paul looked nervous as he watched Anthony Joshua train. AJ's punches were fast, powerful, and precise. Every strike packed real force. Watching him hit the pads was a clear reminder, this isn't just practice, it's a warning. Joshua is a lifelong heavyweight, locked in and focused. His speed and power showed he's ready for anyone brave enough to step in the ring. Paul, used to calculated fights, didn't ignore it. He admitted this could be the toughest fight of his career.
High risk.
What dreams having fun?
At the open workout ahead of the Miami Clash, Joshua looked every bit the elite champion. He hit the pads with thunderous punches, moved like a pro, and focused like a fighter on a mission. Speaking to the media, he made it clear, this isn't a sideshow. He's coming with full intensity and aggression when the fight happens. Jake Paul isn't just there to participate. He believes he can beat Joshua. He's always taken on the biggest challenges in boxing, and this fight is no different. Paul insists that while most expect Joshua to win, he's prepared to shock the world and pull off one of the sport's biggest upsets.
It's a testament to hard work and every single day dedicating yourself to a craft, pushing through when you don't want to be there, and it all pays off in the long run. And believing in yourself, setting goals that people think are impossible. That's really what my story is all about, and that I hope to inspire kids at home. I set these goals, everyone laughs at them, and then I'm the one laughing in the end. Yeah, one of us is going to sleep. That's what we're going to do here. That's what this heavyweight fight's all about.
There you go, Miami! Liam, make some noise!
In interviews, Paul says his plan is clear: use movement, speed, and strategy to outsmart Joshua. He believes he can dodge the power and control the fight across 8 rounds, aiming to frustrate and outpoint the former heavyweight champ.
For some time now, there was some questioning whether you actually meant that. Do you feel that you've earned some credibility amongst boxing purists now?
I'm not even sure who the boxing purists are. Like, where are they? You know, like, who are these people that we talk about, and how pure are they? They can't be that pure. They go to church every day? I don't know, brother.
Do you feel like you've earned some respect from those fans who watch?
I don't know. Because I don't know who they are or where they are.
They don't exist.
It's like this peanut gallery that doesn't exist. Oh, Jake's not good. Jake's not good for boxing. Like, bro, where are these people? I don't see them on Twitter anymore. It's dead. It's dead.
Well, a lot of people do analyse your boxing skills. In terms of your opinion, what do you think the biggest improvement you've made as a fighter over the last 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like footwork, defense, having the experience on the fight night, staying calm, jab, combinations, body work, countering, feints, like just a lot.
Paul's mindset is extreme. He says he's ready to give everything, even risk it all, to win. He isn't just competing, he wants a knockout that shocks the world. Coming in as a heavy underdog, he claims one fighter will send the other to sleep, and he's ready to seize that moment. Joshua, while respecting Paul's dedication, remains confident. He acknowledges Paul has trained seriously despite his unusual path in boxing. But Joshua knows his years at the elite level give him the edge, and he plans to use that experience to control the fight and break Paul both mentally and physically.
Kind of a hard one to gauge, right? Because he fights opponents that aren't your traditional boxing opponents you'd face at the point of his career. When you look at him and his ability, can you rank him compared to the guys that you have fought in your career? And where would he rank?
The start of my career. Yeah, he'll be someone that I would have fought early on in my career. Yeah, I've got a lot of experience now. But yeah, someone at the start of my career, I'd say. But I don't know who to say exactly. But maybe someone at the start of my career.
Anthony, Charlotte Daly from Daily Mail.
Hello.
I was actually talking to Eddie Hearn recently about this matchup with Jake Paul, and he was saying about the Daniel Dubois defeat, and that potentially it was more painful than people may have anticipated or imagined. Is taking a fight with Jake Paul trying to find that fun again and that enjoyment again in boxing?
Boxing is not such a fun sport.
Across the boxing world, experts are divided. Many question the legitimacy and safety of the fight. While some see a commercial opportunity, few view it as a truly competitive bout.
That's Jake Paul. Anthony Joshua, as much as he's a monster, he's got a weak mind, hasn't he? So Jake could end up getting into it because Jake's got everyone eating out the palm of his hand. He's a very clever man. So
you really think he's got a chance?
Why wouldn't he have a chance? Look how confident he is. Mate, come on. Like, Anthony would have all the pressure in the world, and if Anthony didn't do him with the first few punches, he'd start doubting himself in his head, because that's what he does. But no, Anthony should win, shouldn't he? But
what do you make of Tyson Fury saying that he's going to put $1 million bet on Jake winning by knockout?
Tyson to leg it, lad. He's retired about 50 times. What's he on about, mate? Just tell him to leg it, and I'd love him. If he walked in here, I'd obviously...
At one point you were good friends.
I'm still good friends, but obviously if he walked in here, I'd act like I'm not talking about him, but then on the camera I'm talking, so is this not what we're on?
Fair enough.
Is everyone not fake, or no? We all... What are we on here? Are we all acting like we don't hate each other? Like, come on. Like what?
You're on absolute smoke today.
Shut your mouth, Tyson.
Former champ Carl Froch warns that fighting Paul could affect Joshua's reputation and Hall of Fame potential. But AJ focuses on what matters most, staying healthy and protecting his legacy. Speaking to critics, Joshua calmly said he doesn't waste energy on negative voices. He's focused on fans and supporters who believe in him. Though the matchup is unusual, Joshua is ready to take the challenge, entertain the fans, and prove himself, without regret.
Not really, because if this is going to be his last fight, fighting this clown show, I mean, it's not ideal, is it? It's no ideal way to go out, but people would argue, well, he's just taking the money and running. So you can't really argue with that. So that's it for another episode of Froch on Fire. I had to get my opinion out there, because I know you've all been waiting for it. It's a shame, really. I'd like to see Anthony Joshua, actually, even though I don't believe he can do it. But when Eddie Hearn tells us that AJ is going to become a 3-time world champ, it'd be nice to see the rebuilding process and get back behind him. 1 or 2 easy fights and then go for a world title. And this could be one of the 2 easy fights. But I just think if you're going to jump in with fake Paul at this level, which is like I say, arguably a massive mismatch, it's no way to step towards or climb a ladder to get towards that world title. So this, for me, tells me that Anthony Joshua knows he's finished at any sort of elite level or world level. He won't be trying to go down the world title level anymore. This is just a cash out. So good luck to him, fair play to him, but hopefully when he's finished this fight, he'll be honest with us and say, listen, I've milked it, I've creamed it, I've had an unbelievable touch at the end of my career. I mean, he's already had an outrageous touch, hasn't he, with the involvement of Saudi Arabia, and now he's just creaming it at the end. He's got fake Paul, which is massive. Great for AJ, fair play to him. Anybody would do the same. at the end of the career he's had. You know, he's not an elite heavyweight, is he? He's never going to come back.
Again, I feel a bit dirty saying that because I'm not a fan of his, but he did say after the fight that he's sort of having DMs or he's dropping text messages to AJ. They're having a chat about a potential fight. What's your view on that, Eddie?
Well, look, he's calling out Gervonta Davis, who is a 135-pound lightweight, and he's calling out Anthony Joshua, that's a heavyweight monster. I think Jake Paul is crazy enough to fight Anthony Joshua because the money would be absolutely obscene. It's a catastrophic mismatch that people would tune in to watch because it would lead to the end of Jake Paul. Hopefully not literally, but it's that dangerous that, you know, it's a fight that I don't think should really happen, if I'm honest. I would say about Jake Paul, and I've said this in a couple of interviews today, I do think you start after giving him a margin of respect. You know, I think this guy is going through the motions, he's putting the hard spars in. He just went 10 rounds with, yes, a washed up fighter, but a former world champion that did train for that fight. But they're very clever in terms of the opponents that they pick. They're not going to gamble unless the money's out of control. And it wouldn't surprise me if Jake Paul, wanted to move forward with an Anthony Joshua fight. Honestly, AJ's coming tonight. He's not exactly looking at Jake Paul going, oh, that's my dream opponent. No. Would he go in there and give him a hiding for, you know, a massive chunk of money? Probably. I'd be saying, yeah, go on. I'd like to see it.
Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, 50-50 fight. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I just said in another interview, great if it is. I mean, if it is, then you've got no problem seeing it. But when AJ, I mean, decapitate's a strong word, but you know, when he renders Jake Paul unconscious like he did to Francis Ngannou, don't then say, oh well, it was Jake Paul. Do you know what I mean? I mean, when AJ beat Francis Ngannou, Ngannou just had a fight that could have gone either way with Tyson Fury. Then AJ poleaxed him, and everyone just said he's just an MMA fighter. Do you know what I mean? Jake Paul's not Francis Ngannou. But as I said before, if you want to see